G'day, it's Desley here, and congratulations on picking up the plugin Creative Pop-ups. So I thought what I would do is just do a quick video on how to install the plugin. So first off, you need to go to your administration area of your WordPress site and click on plugins and then click add new. Once you click add new, when it does this, you just click upload plugin, choose the file from your desktop, make sure it's a zip file, do not extract the zip file, make sure it's a zip file fully, and then click install now. Once it's installed, then click the activate button, and voila, your plugin is then actually installed. Now I'm not going to do that because I've already got the plugin installed, and if I actually go to my installed plugins, you will see Creative Pop-ups is sitting here. So what you can do after that is it'll sit under your settings toolbar, and you'll see the plugin name Creative Pop-ups there. Click on that, and this will show you where all the different plugins that you've got listed and which ones you've got, and you can create and add new. I'll just do one here now, and you can give the plugin timeout, give it a title. I'm going to call this Test Creative Pop-ups. And you can add media. So if you're going to add a image, what you do is just go to your media library. If your image is on your computer, then just simply click upload files and select your file and insert it. So let's just say I'll use this one here, reduce the brain clutter. You can give it a title and say Test Creative Pop-up, whatever, reduce brain clutter. How's that? And you click insert into post, and voila, you've seen it there. It's on the right. I'm just going to put it in the center, and you can have pop-up display if you want it to hide it from the front end. You click no, otherwise you just click yes. Pop-up group, you can assign it to a group, any number. Let me see, I might put it into group 1. All that does is organize your pop-ups into particular groups. You can then change the expiration date. I might put 2018 04, and I'll put 17. So on the 17th of April 2018, that plugin will expire, and click submit. It says enter pop-up message. So basically all you do is Creative Pop-ups test 1. Sometimes it will come up with that even though you've already entered a message. It didn't like it, and then your details have been successfully added, and if you click there on here, click here, it will take you to it. So you know now that it's 500 3000 millimeter. It's in the group 1, the status is yes, and it's going to expire tomorrow. So if I want to put that pop-up onto a particular page of my website, all I do is check the ID. So it's ID 6. I will go to a page in my, and I'll put in About Us page. Select a page that you want. Okay, and I'm just going to go down. Now remember, you were given in your notes, and that you were given the short code. Now I can put pop-up fancy group 1, or I can put the actual ID. So I only want to use the ID on this one, but it's entirely up to you. I go back to my site and I just paste, but make sure you change the number, otherwise you'll have the wrong pop-up. And there we are. So I've got pop-up ID 6 and I just click update. And if I go to my edpcommunications.com site forward, and I'll just do this and bring it up, my website. If I go to my About Us page, and it's just doing that, and there you go, reduce the brain clutter, and it's come up and that's an image, and voila, you're done. So you can give any sort of message that you want. You might have a infographic, of an advert or of a product that you're wanting to sell. You can easily use it that way. Now what I'm going to do now is show you how to do the same thing, except this time we're going to use a video, and there's a couple of other little steps involved in this. So again, I go to settings and I go to creative pop-ups and I click add new, and I'm going to put test pop-up for videos, and I'll put 1. Now this time, instead of just adding the media, what we're going to do is we're going to click on text. See the visual and the text where my mouse is? Now we want the text areas, because what we're going to do is put an iframe. So for example, you could have your own video on YouTube or on Vimeo, and what you need to do is find a video that's...
In this video, we're talking about the...
Stop, I'll just stop that. Now, what we want, we're going to click the share button, but we actually want to click embed because we want the iframe for it. So I'll just copy and paste. I'm just using any video here, but you can go to your video channel where you've done this, and it's the same process. Just get the embed code, which is the iframe code for your video that you've uploaded. I might again put it in group 1, and I might, this time I might say, okay, I'm just going to use the same date, but you can change around the date. If you don't want it to expire, you just you just leave the date as it is. So I'm just going to put 17th, and I'm going to click submit. Again, I click here. So I want this ID, which is ID 7. So I will go back to my pages, and I'm just going to use the About Us page. And that, once you've copied the code onto the About Us page, see how it's in the visual? I want the visual this time. Now, instead of me changing everything, I'm just going to change the number because I just want to show you what to do, and I'll just click update. And there we go. It's updated the page. Now, if I just refresh my page, because I kept it on the same page, voila, it's now showed my video, which I can play.
In this video, we're talking...
There you go. So it fully plays, etc. So it's another way of adding some more information on your website. People can click out of it as much as they like, etc. Now, if I just refresh the page again, there it is. So it's there again for the person. So if they go away, and if I go on to my home page, as you can see, I the video is not showing, and that's because it's not across the whole site. So just a very quick little video to tell you how to. Please read the README text because that gives you a lot more information. If you want it against the whole site, there's the steps are there for you to be able to do that. So thank you very much for obtaining creative pop-ups. I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to talking to you in the future. Bye for now, and to your continued success, Desley.